Hello, welcome back to a little help video for ALEKS. This is over chapter 5.3 and the binomial distribution, the advanced problems. So in this section, we are going to be using some commands in ALEKS for the binomial distribution. Instead of using the combinations piece of the probability that we used for the beginning problems, when we're looking for an exact outcome, these are going to be using the binomial command. So I'm going to go through that. The commands can also be found in the notes right here in the notes. These are the commands we're going to be using. So these words over here will guide us to the symbols that we're looking at. And then our ALEKS commands are right here. Remember, these are the ones that we did in the beginning beginners video, if you look that one over. And then these are going to be the ones that we're going to use in this video currently. So it says a new surgery is successful 70% of the time. If the results of 6 such surgeries are randomly sampled, what is the probability that at most 3 of them are successful? Carry your immediate computations to at least 4 decimal places. So I always write down what I'm looking at, what I'm working with. So our probability of success is 0.7, and we're sampling 6, and we want at most 3. So that most 3 would include 0, 1, 2, and 3, because it says at most 3. So we're looking at the probability of X being less than or equal to 3. So in that case, we are looking at this situation here, less than or equal to X. So we are going to use the probability of the binomial of 6, 0.7 and X less than or equal to, and we're going to insert 3 because it's less than or equal to 3. So let's go ahead and go back to ALEKS and type that in using the ALEKS calculator. And we have here, we have 6, and you can tab right over to the pieces that you have to enter and 3. And there is our probability, 0.25569. I'm going to enter that exact value and check it. Let's try another. This says the manufacturer of a fertilizer guarantees that with the aid of the fertilizer, 65% of planted seeds will germinate. Suppose the manufacturer is correct. If 10 seeds planted with the fertilizer are randomly selected, what is the probability that at least 9 of them germinate? Okay, so our probability of success is 0.65, and we're sampling 10, so N is 10, and we want at least 9. So if you look in the notes, at least 9 is the probability that X is greater than or equal to 9, because at least 9 means that we're including 9 or 10. And so we are using, I'm going to just share with you my paper here so that you can see. So at least it's greater than or equal to, so we're using 1 minus because we want to get rid of everything below 9. So we're going to take 9 minus 1. So 1 minus the probability of the binomial of of 10, 0.65, and then X is less than or equal to, and it's X minus 1, so that's going to be 8. 9 minus 1. So 1 minus the probability of 10, 0.65, so that's N, P, and X is less than or equal to, and then this is going to be X minus 1 right here. So that's what we're typing into ALEKS. I'm going to the calculator. I'm typing 1 minus. Eight, enter. So that probably 0.08595. And they want at least 4 decimal places, so 0.8595. So I did 5 decimal places. Excellent. That's another at most. Let's try this one. It says a new surgery is successful 75% of the time. If the results of 9 such surgeries are randomly sampled, what is the probability that fewer than 7 of them are successful? Okay. So we have P at 0.75, N is equal to 9, and we want fewer than 7. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen one more time. And we're looking at the probability of 0.75, N is equal to 9, and we want fewer than 7. So fewer than 7 is strictly less than. So that's right here. So we're using a binomial, but it's strictly less than, not 7, but 7 minus 1, because remember that the binomial command in ALEKS is always done a less than or equal to. So if we want everything strictly less than 7, right, that would include 0 through 6. So 7 minus 1. So we are going to use in does ALEKS. We are going to use 9 comma 0.75, and then X, whoops, it's less than, that's how it's going to be. And then this is going to be 6. So this is just the less than or equal to symbol. So we have to enter these 2 pieces and then this piece here. So let's go ahead and try that in ALEKS. So that comes out to be 0.3993. They wanted at least 4 decimal places, and that's what we gave them, and we got it correct. Let's see if we get more than 4. Okay, here's one last one. So we've got all 4 different types. So this says a new surgery is successful 85% of the time. If the results of 6 such surgeries are randomly sampled, what is the probability that more than 4 of them are successful? So our probability of success is 0.85, and we want more than 4. Okay, so that means we want to get rid of 0, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, because we want strictly more than 4. So this is what we're looking at. So strictly more than, strictly greater than is 1 minus everything 0 through x. So 1 minus the probability of binomial of 6 comma 0.85 less than or equal to 4. Because we want only 5 and 6 to be included. So we want to get rid of 0 through 4. Let's go ahead and type this into ALEKS in our calculator. 1 minus, don't forget the 1 minus here. and they want at least 4 decimal places, so 0.7765 when rounded appropriately to 4 decimal places. There we go. Hopefully these 4 examples support you in your understanding. Please reach out if you have any questions or want to meet on the Zoom.